There's a big bus trying to do a U-turn over here in the old neighborhood. My name is Kadeem. Some people call me Caden. You can call me Daddy. You can call me whatever you want to call me. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in today. We're here to talk about this G35 here. So without further ado, let's get into it. For the good, the bad, and the ugly, it is going to be a little bit of a roller coaster, so you're going to have to stick with me here. But please be sure to watch the entire video so you know everything about the car. So for the good, she is a 2003 Infiniti G35. She is a Brembo package, so she does have the Brembo package brakes. She only has about 147,000 miles on the chassis, so that is really nice. It's getting harder to find cleaner G's and chassis that are below certain mileage, just because so many people drive these cars. In terms of body, she's pretty straight. Problem is you get people that have these chassis and they either really abuse them, as in terms of like streetcar takeovers or slideshows. I don't know what they're calling it these days, but so a lot of these chassis are kind of getting tore up. Really any rear-wheel drive chassis is kind of getting a little bit of a show these days with the streetcar takeover scene. But like I said, that's why it's nice to find a nice solid chassis in terms of body, because it's really hard to find clean body G35s. They're always either busted up bodies, clean title, busted up bodies, salvage title, busted up body, no title. So running into a clean one, it was something that I just had to jump on in terms of body. We can't deny that the body itself is pretty solid. So outside of paint and things like that, she's not a bad chassis. All the windows are in great, phenomenal shape. Sunroof works as it should. Front grille's in pretty solid shape as well, which is surprising because all the ones I've ever had, they always have some sort of mess up. Like this one I recently replaced, but it was kind of rough. And as you can see, this is my daily driver G, but she needs a little bit of love. But I'll get her taken care of at some point soon. For it being a daily driver, I don't really care about the cosmetic stuff. As you can see, she's got her fair share of dings and dents, but she works as she should. She's a little bit higher mileage, but this bad girl's got all the maintenance done to it in terms of engine wise, transmission wise, differential wise. Everything's been done to this car, so she's a good little go getter. I can't ask for a better daily. I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna. So I can respect it. Now, interior of the car has its ups and downs. It is a black interior car, which is kind of nice. But as you can see, she is a little bit rough. But as far as the dash goes, pretty good condition. The bezel itself is cracked, which, I mean, I'm kind of already like brushing through the bad, I guess, while I'm doing the good at the same time. But I'll try and group them all in one section. The stock G35 seats are in not great condition, so we're going to hunt for some more. Either that, or we're going to try and find a set of 350Z bucket seats, because those are actually pretty nice, and I believe they bolt direct. They're pretty much direct bolt-on for these chassis, so we'll probably try and find some of those for these if we can't find decent G35 seats, because it's getting harder and harder to find those. Which, I mean, we can get it reupholstered, but that's just a lot of work. Steering wheel's a little rough. But outside of the seats itself, interior is pretty solid. The top of it's not falling down. Kind of works. Back seats are not bad. That's missing the back piece, or the back cover, which you can kind of see. But not too bad, I guess. So subwoofer setup. Trunk's a little dirty. Don't mind that. It's all like old school tech, but it works. It's got a old school technology. I did notice a little bit of a trunk gap. I'm gonna try and figure that out. It's not like the end of the world kind of gap or anything, but I'll try and look into it when I get some free time. Because if you see, my trunk doesn't really look like that too much. So I'll try and look into that. For anybody kind of interested in this is for my EK hatch in there, which I'll do a brief rundown here. but this is my Alder Speed. I'm kind of test dummying this clutch, but it is a Alder Speed twin disc clutch. So I'm going to run this in my hatch. This is going to be a semi-built K24 car. Right now it's pretty much just a rolling shell. I just got it painted, but I mean there's some imperfections on the car. It still needs to be wet sanded and buffed, so I'm gonna get that taken care of myself, as I do that now. But it's a pretty clean chassis for the most part. I've got everything kind of taken out of it right now, just so I can get it, prepped for this season. But yeah, so it's gonna get this semi-built K24A2. We're gonna try and see about 550, which will be pretty much no problem with that chassis or with that motor setup that I've got going. So, but I'll give you guys some more information on this car later on. This is one of my personal cars that'll hopefully be out on the streets this summer. This is another one of my personals, just one of my other dailies. But oh yeah, we're denting this. It's not really a dent, I guess. I mean, I guess it's a dent. It's a dent. But that bumper's kind of flexible, so I'll probably pop it out, see what it looks like. If I don't like it, then I'll probably look into getting a new one. But for the most part, that's how she is. She's not a bad chassis. We still have to get to the ugly. All right, strap in, boys. Oh God, here comes the ugly. Yep. The old gal's got the taste of the old rod knocks, the old knock joke. Now, before you turn and tuck tail and run away from the video, we do already have a brand new 55,000 mile motor picked out from our friends over at JDM Motors. So she's getting a new motor. Now, this is a completely free giveaway. I know a lot of people are kind of questioning why anybody would even do that, but really we're just trying to have a good time, bring some joy to the automotive community. And hopefully this is not our last giveaway. This hopefully will spiral up and keep going, and we're going to keep giving away these cars, and we're going to try and have a good time the whole time we're doing it. So it's just going to be me and my boys having a good time, and we're going to post some fun stuff on the channel. If you haven't already had any information on the giveaway or seen any information on the giveaway, be sure to go over to our website, spoilwhip.us, or go to our Instagram, which will link you to all of our social medias, and you'll be able to follow us from there, and go to the giveaway section, where you'll be able to find out all the information you need to know about that G35 before we hand the keys to one of you lucky guys. Now, I can't say for certain what happened for the engine to develop rod knock, because I got it in this condition, but I believe it's just, the kid ran it dry on oil that I bought the vehicle from. But like I said, for your convenience, we do have a brand new 55,000 mile motor already lined up to go inside the bad boy. So you guys won't have to worry about getting a rod knock motor. We're actually trying to figure out what we're going to do with the current motor that's in there after we take it out. Or before we take it out, maybe we should do, burn out, make sure that it's actually, gone, for the sake of the old motor there, eh? Just make sure she's really gone. But, we'll see, I guess. We're also going to be picking one or two, maybe even 3 or 4 lucky commenters throughout our videos, throughout our G35 build list, really throughout any post on or any comment on any of our videos on YouTube. So feel free to drop a comment, even if it's on a past video, present video, future video, if you're moving like that. And you might just get selected for an extra, giveaway pass. So feel free to engage with us. Let us know what we're doing right. Let us know what we're doing wrong. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye. Angry.